Hey, welcome to our episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. We got another Horseheads beer. This is their Black Horse Ale, Black IPA. Horseheads Brewing out of Horseheads, New York. When I actually went to the brewery last weekend, and very small tasting room, it was actually like the size of this bedroom, maybe a little bit bigger. But all their bombers were only $5.75 each, so that was a good deal because they're like $8 or $9 here in Albany. They did do little taster, like little NyQuil cup size free tasters, like for the entire lineup. So let's take a look at this one. And it's black. Don't even see like ruby, maybe like some brown. Like there's a light right next to that webcam there. As you can see, the head did come up pretty high when I poured it. Kind of fizzled out. It smells great. I mean, it's just huge citrus notes, just huge orange, maybe some grapefruit. Yeah, orange and like ruby red grapefruit. Very West Coast smelling. So let's get into this one. Cheers. I mean, it tastes like it smells. It tastes exactly like a West Coast IPA. It's like something out of Stone or a Green Flash, something like one of those, like San Diego specifically breweries. Whatever hops they used in here, they definitely picked a good variety. I'm thinking probably Amarillo, and then probably a whole bunch of C hops. Any of the, anything orange and grapefruity. I really don't get a lot of pine in this one. Actually, the best black IPAs I find actually aren't the West Coast style. They're more the East Coast style, like with a thick, sticky resin, like the main beer company 𝗬𝗎, and a lot of the other ones, the Lawson's Finest Liquids I had last year. Just huge resin. Just it matches that porter stout, like, and it just pairs with the dark malt really, really well. Well, you taste orange, you taste grapefruit right away, right off the rip. Then the bitterness comes through more towards the end. And then it finishes just as it starts with more kind of citrusy grapefruit and orange. It's kind of a bummer because, like I said, no real stouty or porter qualities on this one. And I should know because I wrote the book on porters and stouts, literally, which I don't know where it is right now. So check out this ad for it, and we'll come back with my final thoughts on the Black Horse.
Hey craft beer drinkers, have we got a book for you? The Handbook of Porters and Stouts. This book documents the greatest examples of dark beer available on the market today. From old world traditional brews to American craft breweries pushing the boundaries of what dark beer can be. You'll learn about the origins of the styles as well as the brewers behind the beer. Available in bookstores November 11th or pre-order from Amazon at a discounted rate today. Come to the dark side with the Handbook of Porters and Stouts by Josh Christie and 𝗏𝗏.
Alright, so let's rate the Black Horse Ale. For aroma, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. I really like it's just all hops. It smells very flowery, very citrusy, very clean, refreshing, enticing aroma. Kind of a bummer that there's no, like I said, no porter stout. Like, there's no chocolate smell or anything like that. No, you can't smell roasted malt. No coffee. But, I mean, there's enough hops in there that it smells really, really good. So I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. Appearance, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. I mean, you saw that lacing as we were coming down there, and it pours a nice, thick, frothy head. I mean, other than that, I mean, like, what else do you need? I don't know why you do a 5-point scale on appearance. BJCP only does a 3-point scale. I'd agree with that. Yeah, so 5 out of 5 on appearance. Taste, you know what? I'm going to penalize this one. I really, really want to give this an 8 just based on the hop bill alone because I'm really, really digging this as an IPA. But, like, where's the chocolate? Where's the coffee? Where's the roasted malt? It's not in there. I don't think freshness has anything to do with it because usually freshness would affect the hop. And I bought this at the brewery tasting room. I'm assuming it's like, fairly fresh. They have it listed as a specialty beer, so I guess they only brew it once in a while. But yeah, I'm going to penalize it on that. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 on taste, even though I really like the taste. For palate, I'm going to go 4 out of 5. It's 7.4 ABV. I don't think it's quite an efficient beer, like it's drinking more like a 6 or 5.5, something more sessionable. You know, it's a double-edged sword. Like it's really easy to drink. I like the mouthfeel in here. It's like actually has like a kind of velvety, creamy texture. And it even has like a little bit of like a crispness on the finish, but you know, it really doesn't feel, or it should. If you're gonna go 7.4, you gotta bring more to it than this. But otherwise, it's really good. 4 out of 5. Overall, again, I'm gonna penalize it. I wanted to go a little bit higher. I think as a black IPA, this actually kind of fails as a black IPA. As a beer in general, I think it's really good. And you know me, like I don't get hung up on styles. Although I am trying to study to become BJCP, even though there is no black IPA category just yet. So I'm kind of stuck in between there. I'm going to try to be as generous as possible without being like super stingy. I'll give this a 14 out of 20 for overall, which gives it a total score of 3.8, which is still an 8 out of 10 on my scale, which, you know, I could have went as high as 4.0, but I just penalized a little bit here and there. So there you go. 3.8 for Black Horse Ale, which is an 8 out of 10 on my scale. I think it's a very good beer. I really like it. And it was only $5.75. It's a really good deal. So if you see this one, if you're down in if you're in the southern tier, Binghamton area, pick it up. Alright, so sorry for going so long. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Cheers.